Hi, my name is Becca Ramos.
And I'm Andy Wilcox. Welcome to the bill writing installment of HMC 101. In this video, we'll walk through all the components of a bill and give some advice for writing the best bills possible.
One of the most important parts of Harvard Model Congress is collaborating with other delegates to create the most detailed and effective bills. Bills are simply drafts of proposed law presented to Congress for discussion. Delegates have the opportunity to write their own bills in their respective committees, and then if the bills pass committee, they go on to full session.
Because the conference is so centered around writing bills and presenting them, we figured we'd talk about what each bill contains so you feel confident in your ability to write a bill once you get to the conference.
We'll begin by talking about the titles of the bill. The title simply describes the bill, sometimes in a creative way. For example, people like to use acronyms like SAFE as the title of their bill. SAFE could stand for something like Security Against Foreclosures and Education, or Screening Applied Fairly and Equitably.
After the title, you'll want to have an enactment clause. One way an enactment clause may be read is, be it enacted by the Senate. All this clause does is state the source that the law claims authority from.
Now we start to get into the meat of the bill. After the enactment clause, you should include a preamble. The preamble briefly explains what the bill is trying to do and how it will do it.
And now comes the content section of the bill. Under content, you'll list the specific things that the bill will do. You can break down the content section into subsections so that you can really explain your bill.
Because you'll be the expert of your own bill and may use abbreviations or complicated terms, you need a definition section after your content section. Basically, you will use this section to define technical terms, abbreviations of organizations or departments, and ambiguous phrases that you used in your bill.
We're almost done, so hang in there. The second to last section of your bill will be the enforcement section. Here you'll want to explain which department or agency in government will implement the bill. If your bill needs to be monitored or supervised, you should list the parties that will do that in this section as well.
Last but not least, you need a funding section. If your legislation requires any sort of funding, you need to specify where the funding is coming from. You should also state how much money is required.
So those are the necessary sections of a bill. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. You're capable of writing a great bill, just remember to clearly state what you mean and include all pertinent details. You want your bills to have substance, but you also want them to be understandable.
And your chairs will definitely go over this again once the conference starts, so don't be afraid to ask questions when they explain.